Okay, so I'm here with Andrea Alf. I had the good fortune of meeting Andrea in Bali at a wonderful speaker training. And
Yeah,
we're both on the same page for health and well-being. And Andrea has a very, very specific focus, which we're going to be talking about, and has an enormous amount to offer people in terms of preventative health. So look, I'm Jerry Rosanov. I'm from Ignite Your Spark. And this interview is particularly around women, but it can be anyone, to ignite your spark and feel young and turn back the clock. So Andrea is a personal health promotion coach. She's a founding editor for Thermo Living magazine, which I'm sure she'll tell us about. And she's definitely into healthy lifestyle and preventing illness. And Andrea did a wonderful training in Germany around prevention, so I'm sure we'll talk about that. So just wondering, Andrea, how you got into, and you're obviously incredibly passionate about preventative healthy lifestyle and have a whole business around particular way of cooking. And not everyone is into health and not everyone is into preventative health. That's another whole level. So I'd love to hear about how you got into the whole preventative health area.
yes. Thank you for inviting me, Terry. So, it's great to be here and have a chat with you. So, we live here now in Melbourne, Australia for 7 years. And obviously, I'm German. So we came from Germany to give all the girls the opportunity to live in another country and be excited about meeting new people and learning another language from scratch. And so we were always open to new things, and I was always open, for a healthy lifestyle. And especially, I think when you get kids, you feel, you need to offer them the best possible nutrition and also lifestyle. And for me, I think it really started with the kids. So I started, to become more interested in, how do you prevent illnesses, or do you have to have a special diet, or what kind of medication do you give the kids, and so on. And we had a field where we grew our own vegetables back in Germany, which was great. So this is something, we're really passionate about it. And we had the Thermomix as my second child was born. And with the Thermomix, you can make from scratch your baby food and everything. So, and that's why, at the time, the whole healthy, time started.
Yeah. So tell us about the Thermomix and how that helps in, how did you get into Thermomix and how that helps in terms of a healthy lifestyle and preventative health?
Yeah. So I was really interested because my mother-in-law, she bought it and she said, for making the baby food, it's perfect. And the good thing is, it cooks it, and you can actually later on you can make like a baby mousse or like a puree, or everything like you need really in a fine consistency, and it's perfect for making baby food. But now you can cook so many things. You can cook a nice curry in it, you can steam fish, you can steam meat, you can steam your vegetables. It can do your cooking, I think 95% of the cooking. And back in Germany, I already loved the machine, but then we came to Australia, and I really recognized, oh my God, it's just so helpful. And then I started selling the machine here as well. And because I knew it is so amazing, and it's just started in Australia. And and then as I were invited to do the demonstrations in the house, and I cooked for so many families, I actually realized that so many people have no idea how to cook for themselves, or what they think it's really healthy. If they open up a can of baked beans for the kids, they think that's the healthiest thing.
Protein, Andrea, protein.
Yeah, protein. It's right. If you cook it by yourself.
Beans, that's all you need.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. But if it's loaded with sugar, and yeah, on a white toast,
Yeah.
it's maybe not the healthiest thing. Yeah. So yeah, that's the whole Thermomix journey. And then I started having this magazine because so many people ask me about, healthier recipes and with less sugars. And and I wanted to interview also people and have experts there and other people. They use the machine and share their stories to really inspire people to cook healthier and be healthier. So that was the whole beginning of the magazine, and that's 2.5 years ago.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful. So it seems like you have a passion for preventative medicine, and just so happens Thermomix is your avenue.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
your medium.
Yeah, yeah, because people are already interested in a healthy lifestyle, and many people have actually allergies, and that's the reason why they maybe buy the Thermomix, because they can make their own breads if they are gluten intolerant, or so many things what you can do from scratch, which you really need to do if you have this type of issues. Yeah.
Yeah. Does it save time cooking, or it still takes the same time?
Depends on the recipe. Some things are quicker, and I think that's also one reason why people buy it, because it's so easy to use. Everything goes quick. You chop everything quick. You make a salad in 3 seconds, so you don't have to cut all the things. And I think that's one reason as well.
So for women who have juggling different roles, who are mothers and working and are very busy lifestyles, or even stay-at-home mums, this
Yeah.
would be a real ideal thing.
Absolutely. And that's the reason why it goes like crazy here in Australia,
Yeah.
and people love it. Yeah, love it. And they are all, on Facebook, and they share the recipes, and that's a huge community at the moment. So, yeah.
So in Germany, is there a? I'm just interested in your background. What in your early childhood got you into such an interest in health and prevention?
Maybe not in the childhood, but okay, I would say my mom always cooked from scratch as well. So we never had takeaways or things like that. She was always, cooking fresh things. And my grandmother had a huge garden, and we had all these lovely preservatives, and which she gave us as we visited her, and so I grew up actually with all these homemade foods.
Right.
And so that was important for me as well. But I think, I think I was really interested. I gave never the girls antibiotics or things like that. So I think they never had a subscription drug in their life. So which is good. Only once my older daughter, because she had to go to Korea for a competition, and then she got sick, and then the trainer said, "Oh, we have to go to the hospital. You need to get antibiotics, so you are really fit then on the next day." And I was like, "Oh my God!" But she called me and said, "Mom, I got antibiotics," and I said, "Okay, once is fine."
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So how did you get into the coaching? Because you do the coaching. Is that coaching, prevention health, or what is that?
Yeah, so what I did is, back in Germany, I did it's called prevention coach. So it helps people to prevent illnesses, and it goes on all the dimensions of well-being. So it's not only the nutrition, it's everything what's involved to be healthy. And I did that back in Germany, and then I studied at the Institute of Integrative Nutrition in New York, also more nutrition, and also more the whole holistic type of living. And what I do now, I offer, it's called Prevention is a Lifestyle program. It's a 21-day program, and it also helps people to think about all the dimensions and what they can work on it first, and then step by step jump into this journey for being healthy and becoming maybe healthier, and thinking what they can do to prevent actually illnesses before they are sick. I think that's that would be my aim, to help people to stay healthy and not wait until it's too late.
Yeah, absolutely. So in terms of getting more energy, more energy is something everyone wants. So how does from your background, with the Thermomix and all the extra food and diet, I mean, what's your experience about giving people more energy?
Yeah, I think food, what you said, it starts all with food. Everything what we eat is so important. So fresh fruit, fresh smoothies maybe in the morning, and never skip your breakfast. Always make the time to have a nice breakfast which gives you energy, maybe eggs and vegetables. Some people start with soups in the morning, or broths, or the paleo people, and really never skip your breakfast. Really make your time for a nice breakfast, and not just a toast with jam on the go. I think that's a good start. And also, it's much more. Also, start a day with maybe meditation, some stretching. So for you as a yoga specialist, I think yoga would be a nice way to start the morning, to be more energized. There are so many things what you can do, and also mindset. It's if you don't know why you actually have to be fit and do something, during the day for your health, you will never do it. You need really your why. And that's also what we are talking in the program, that you find your why, and I think you're much more energized.
Yeah. This whole thing about feeling young and turning back the clock. There's a lot of quite often in our culture, particularly for women. All the cosmetics, and you see the celebrities with all their surgeries and so on. What's your take on feeling young and turning back the clock?
Yeah, I think you can do so many things. Like I said, meditation, or trying to cut out some sugars. So many people eat so much sugar, which is really bad for your skin and makes you look old as well. I would never smoke. That makes you old as well. If you do meditation, and if you are more relaxed, you will see it in on the skin as well. Maybe have less gluten in your diet. Some people have great results if they cut out the gluten for a while. So you can do lots of experiments, but you have to find out what's good for you. I think there's no one diet or one thing which is great for everyone. So you have to find out what's good for yourself, and also find out, what's maybe causing you that you look old. Maybe it's because you're not happy with your husband or with your spouse or so. It's there are so many things.
So you've given us a good little checklist there. Which is great. So what's the best piece of advice you've ever received yourself in your own life?
My best piece of advice. Oh my God, so many things. If you start these healthy journeys, and then you're interested in so many different things, and it's really hard to say. But I think meditation would be really good, or really start the morning with an intention. Say, okay, today I like to do something for my fitness, or today I will go for a walk because then I feel good. So, or today I like to help someone with, I don't know, in my case maybe with their diet, to have a nice, better diet in their lives, and then you feel good as well. So I think the morning, do something in the morning. That's something what I heard from many people in the health industry. So
So is
Yeah.
that advice for others, or that was the best advice you've had for yourself?
It's really so hard. I can't actually say there's one advice I thought that's the best I got. It's,
You've had
I don't know. I know there are so many. Really, there are so many.
you've had lots of input.
Yeah.
So, what's one of your personal habits that you think is one of the reasons why you become such a success in this whole preventative illness arena industry?
Yeah. I think yeah, listen to your body is one thing. I try to listen to my body. You know, if I get a headache, I know, okay, that's too much. I did too much. Or for me, it's, you know, like if I eat too fatty foods, unhealthy fat foods, like back in Germany, cheesecakes or things like that, I couldn't eat it. So I really have to listen to your body. I think that's one thing. What I do. And one easy thing is warm lemon water in the morning. I do every morning. So that's something which I couldn't live without anymore because it helps me, you know, to alkalize the body. And
Yeah.
yeah, so that's what I love to do. So it's easy for other people to do as well.
So, who are the type of people that you particularly help? Is there any particular gender or age group, or is it completely open?
Oh yeah, it's mainly women who use the Thermomix. Mainly women who are really busy. Um, I would say people, yeah, families. So they have one or two kids, and age group between 35 and 50. Also, so I have also many people who are already grandmoms. So then I think it's also into the 60s. So yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's one thing that's really excites you about your business?
Ah, yes. Really excites me is that, you know, I can connect with so many amazing people like you know, or other experts who have great tips for other people, and I can give this to my clients or to my readers as well. So we can share all these great advices and share stories and give the inspiration to other people so they can see, oh yeah, we can do that, we can live healthier, and it's not a hard thing. It's step by step we can add healthier routines or habits, and that will help us to live not only longer. So it's I think that's not the thing. We live longer in our days, but we live sicker as well. So it would be
Yes.
good to longer but healthier as well. So
That's a fascinating point because, you know, I'm from a chiropractic osteopathic background, so I love the medical side. And you see this graph that goes up like that. And when you
yeah.
look at healthcare, never before has been so much money spent, and never before is there so much chronic disease. So really, you know, the people call it sickness care rather than healthcare. So there's something
Mm.
about the focus on pharmaceutical drugs that and you know, not looking enough at lifestyle and what you're looking at, which is the prevention side.
Mm. Yeah,
Uh,
that's the sad thing with doctors in our days, and with the industries, you know, they, you know, preventative things and telling people they should eat whole foods. That's not making money for them, you know. Money is in the medication and the drugs, you know, and that's a sad thing. So yeah.
so with your Thermomix is I'm sorry, actually with your magazine, is that so? That's a forum for anyone to actually put articles in, or only what's the sort of the type of articles that go into your magazine there?
Oh, different types of articles. You know, sometimes we have health themes, or we have themes, you know, like what is Ayurveda, how is an Ayurveda lifestyle, or you know, how can you cut out additives in your diet, or, you know, just stories about people. They use the Thermomix and they help themselves to overcome any issues, health issues or things like that. So it's different types of articles and inspirations.
Lovely. So this is a digital magazine, or is it hard copy?
Yeah, it's digital, so it's available in the Apple newsstand and Google as well. So if you type in Thermie Living, you will find the magazine, and then you can just download it on your iPhone or phone or iPad. So not on the computer, but
So
we are working on a PDF version as well, so everyone can actually download it then on the computer.
Oh, okay. So it's could you spell thermie? Thermi, is it?
Yes, Thie, thermie, like yeah. I will.
So just don't say it in German. So it's thermie, Thermi, thermie living.
Thermie Living, yes.
Yeah. So
I and E, and an E as well.
Oh, thermie, Thermie.
Thermie, yes.
IE living, and then you go on to Play Store for Android and the App Store for the Apple phones. Right.
That's right. And it's just $1.50 a month, and we have almost between 18 and 20 recipes every month, and great articles. So it's for everyone. So mainly for people who have a Thermomix, but also if you like to be inspired for healthy cooking as well. So you can use other appliances as well for that.
Yeah. And so if people want to get more information about this incredible Thermomix machine, Thermomix, how do they do that? They've obviously got to contact you.
They can contact me. We have also a website. So if you Google Thermie Living, you will find me in the website. It's easy, or on Facebook or Instagram under Thermie Living, or they can send me an email, andrea@thermieliving.com.
Okay, so ANDREA.
Yeah.
Wow, so you've got things organized.
Sure.
You're German. All Germans are organized. So what are some other than the Thermie Living, what are some additional like resources, tools, websites around preventative living and health that you could recommend?
That I can recommend. If you're into Thermomix cooking, or if you like to do something for your gut, I can really recommend Quirky Cooking. So it's Quirky Cooking, Jo Witten. She's amazing. She has great tips about gut, healthy gut. Also Cale Brock, he is into healthy gut, which is really at the moment a huge thing. And I think it's so important to have first a healthy gut and then working on more things like, fermented foods and adding more probiotics in your diet. What else could I recommend?
Andrea, could I ask you to spell those people's names out?
So Jo Witten, it's WHITTON, Witton.
With Jo, is it J-O?
Jo, yeah, just Jo.
It's a female.
Yeah.
So J-O Witten, yep.
And it's called Quirky Cooking. So just Quirky Cooking, and she's easy to find. So she's huge, and Cale Brock, like kale, the vegetable.
Yep.
And Brock with CK.
BROCK.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
So he's good as well. And there are so many Americans as well. It's really hard to recommend, but yeah, so it depends on what you're interested in. If you're interested in Thermomix cooking, there are a few other skinny mixers. It's a page which is huge. They do lots of healthy cooking as well. And yeah, but I think if you're into Thermomix cooking, you already know all these people anyway.
Right. Do you have a resource list in your Thermie Living magazine, or?
Actually, no, I haven't. That's maybe one thing what we could do. But, we have in every magazine, we have so many great contributors. So I think
Yes.
all the contributors are a huge resource. And for different people, we have people who help people with kids, for healthy lunch boxes. We have, people for different types of issues, like the gut. And so it really depends what you're looking for, or making your own skin products in the Thermomix. So it's you can do everything. So
It's brilliant. So so if people want to contact you, it's Thermie Living, THERMIE Living.
yeah.
And all they've got to do is Google that, and that goes into Instagram, to your online magazine, Facebook, everything.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Great. So is there one thing that you would like to give to your listeners for for takeaway? If we had to bring down the essence of Andrea into one takeaway, life-changing message, what do you think that would be?
Okay. I would really think about all the dimensions in your life, from, nourishing foods to physical activity to spirituality to relaxation, meditation, your home environment, your work relationships, and your many relationships. So think about all these things and then look at it and see what is really lacking. So what is really not good at the moment for my well-being. So it could be, like I said before, you're not happy with your spouse, you are all the time angry, and then you really have to work on that, because in the long run it's not healthy, and you can eat healthy vegetables and you can cook in your Thermomix like crazy every day, but if you're not happy in a relationship, it's not helping, or if you go for a run all the time, it's not helping. So you have to really look at what's missing. So for me, maybe at the moment I'm too many hours in front of the computer, so I should do more exercise. So I have to think more about my exercise routine, and have to work on my exercise routine on a daily basis or every second day and improve that. And if that's improved step by step, I can think about the next thing, which is, because it's always a cycle. And we are never ever 100% perfect, in all these things, but that's fine. But we can work on it, and but we have to be aware of it and be conscious about it. And I think that's the first step to stay healthier for a long time.
So it's very nice. So looks like you're focusing mainly on the diet and cooking, but you also have that holistic perspective to not just focus on food. It's a multifaceted thing.
Yeah, absolutely, because as I said, it's not helping if you are never moving, if you never go for a walk, or if you never do anything for your physical, for your body. You can cook all the time great foods, but if you sit all the time, it's, it will hurt one day, your back will hurt. And so you have to think about the whole thing, about the whole life.
Yeah, I like to think it as a triad of think well, move well, and eat well. Eating, moving, and diet is a massive component, but also exercise is crucial, and then also the way you think and mindset is crucial. So that triad really, to me, pretty much covers it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So look, you're a wonderful resource of information, and you're offering the magazine, the coaching. So if people want to interact with you, they can do that via Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
They can then email you. or they can obviously do your 21-day coaching program.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And then also maybe even contribute towards your magazine, you know, or certainly subscribe to it for what, $1.50 a month.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can contribute with a great article, you know, about yoga and movement and other things, you know. It's,
Yeah, I remember you invited me in Bali to do that. So you're, you're certainly giving me a bit of a rev up there to get something. So we'll definitely get something out there for you. Well,
absolutely.
not so much for you, it's for all the, you know, the viewers and the listeners and the readers.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
No, look, thank you so much for chatting, and wow, you've really got a wealth of background, and what I really like about what you're doing is you're really focused. You've got this wonderful preventative, holistic approach, but you're not like here, there, and everywhere. You've got that real clear focus with your thermie living, and from that's your platform. That's your solid platform to then incorporate the whole holistic preventative approach.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Right. So thank you so much.
Thank
And,
you. Sorry for inviting me.
You've certainly got me interested in definitely going. I've got an Android, so I'm going to go straight to the Play Store after this and
sounds good.
And subscribe to your magazine.
Sounds
and
good.
we would recommend everyone do that because it sounds like you put a lot of effort into getting some pretty amazing stories into that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, and the good thing is with the online, you know, you can also add videos and things like that, which is really good, and direct links to the contributors, so everyone can connect instantly, which is awesome. Wow.
Okay, so very inspiring. It's always fascinating for me, you know, having met you, and then we didn't have a lot of time together. So now we've finally got together. And
yes,
I understand what you're doing, which is very multifaceted and very organized, very specific. So wonderful work. Thank you so much for your contribution to uplifting the planet.
Yeah, thank you so much. You do the same. Same.
So we'll keep in touch.
We keep in touch, Jerry.
And would the phrase be Auf Wiedersehen? Is that correct?
Yes, Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Okay.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ciao.
Bye. Ciao.